across, data centers are a conservation issue. They use immense amounts of water to cool their supercomputers, reducing water tables in the surrounding areas. Then they take that same water, dump it back in, heating up the water source. Both of these reduce fish and other aquatic life populations. As a society, this is a price we have to pay for. The immense energy usage of data centers also creates large amounts of air pollution. Again, as a society, this is something we have to pay for. But it's not just a conservation issue. It's also an economic issue. There's currently a data center being built in Saline, Michigan. DTE, their local energy provider, predicts that the data center will use 1.4 gigawatts of energy. For reference, that's the same amount of energy as would be used by 1.1 million homes for one fucking data center. As an observer, you may think to yourself, well, that's fine. They're going to have a high energy bill, but it's not going to impact me. Unfortunately, this is not true. Data centers also regularly work with energy providers to get sweetheart deals, allowing them to pay lower energy rates and passing the cost onto the average ratepayer. This is something we'll have to pay for. To support this large amount of energy, data centers will require new infrastructure, power plants, water treatment plants. Many data centers also require specific special kinds of cable. 765 cable is one of the largest, and there's $1,000 per foot. Many data centers requiring in the tens of miles of it. And this is something we'll have to pay for. This doesn't even factor in the risk. I'm sure we're all vaguely familiar with the AI bubble. What happens when this pops? Who will pay to maintain? Who will pay to tear down the infrastructure we put up? This is something we'll have to pay for. And why are we paying for this? Data centers will claim this is too. Glad they're honking. Puts me off track. Data centers would claim that we're paying for this for economic growth. In fact, Riot Platforms, a large data center in Texas, claimed that upon its completion it would provide 300 jobs in Texas. Earth Justice, a local news agency, found they only employ 14. That's less than 5% of what was promised. You cannot trust data centers. What I want to conclude with today is just the fact data centers, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Data centers are not worth the cost.